I'm just back from the Healthcare Clowning International meeting, and I was one of over 600 people, clowns, people who support clowns, policymakers, doctors interested in what we do, and so on. And there were almost 200 sessions, and it was really amazing to see how this work has evolved and developed over the last 40 years. Anyway, in one presentation, a woman from Italy drew the parallel between healthcare clowning and street theatre. And I perked up because I'm interested in street theatre. I'm creating a project with street theatre, and I'm a healthcare clown. In healthcare clowning, we open a door, we go into a hospital or a home for the elderly, or a space where we don't know what's going to happen and we have to adapt really fast. We don't have a show, we don't have a plan. We have our goodwill, our good heart, our intention to bring joy and curiosity about who is there and what's unfolding. We're basically stepping into the unknown. In street theatre, there are a lot of unknowns. We're not protected by a nice indoor space with a stage, and it starts at this time and it ends at that time. The frameworks are sort of not there, so there's a lot of unknown. A few years ago, I began to be curious about having taught lots of workshops, done lots of work for people who could afford to come to workshops and retreats. And I thought, what about everybody else? What about all those people that don't know that such things exist? How can we bring joy? How can we bring a positive impact into a public space without a lot of rehearsal? So I made a project called We Play to investigate what's the minimum amount of time a group of people need to be together to then go out into a public space and do something good and bring joy. And it was tested in various cities around Europe, and then the pandemic came. Since then, it's evolved, this idea, in a specific place. There's a street festival in Ghent in Belgium, which has been going for at least 60 years. Here, the people are primed for something to happen. And it's a stunningly beautiful, medieval, well-preserved cityscape with gorgeous churches and cathedrals and cobbled streets and cafes. So it's a great place to play. I've been with a few people 2 years running. This year we're going to do something different. We're making a mystery play for our times. A mystery play in the Middle Ages was a telling of biblical stories. Biblical stories, for most of us, are not the core of our lives anymore. They're not the core of our culture. But we do have shared concerns and worries, and we're all in this enormous global transition of climate change and wars and upheaval and structures collapsing, and yet there is a place for joy. There is a place for those clowns and other improvisers who can be in the unknown in service of the public, to bring some joy, to bring some, shine some light on themes that are big and overwhelming. And so that's happening this year, and it's being made by a group of us. If you are curious just to know about the process that we're making, please come on Monday to a call online. It'll be part information and a lot of workshop play in the way that we will work to make this project, and I'll put the link below. And tell other people about it. Clowns, particularly who are used to working in healthcare, who are used to being in the unknown, who don't need that sort of rehearsal structure time, but can just play and jump in. Or musicians who also like to improvise, or dancers, movers who are in the same kind of vibe. I'll tell you more when we meet on Monday.